Okay, I meant to do this earlier, but didn't get a chance to, so I'm doing it now. I had a dream last night, and it was a dream, but the attack felt like it was like imposed. So it was a scenario, like end of the world scenario, and I was in my bed, and these negatively aligned grays were trying to take me from my bed, and they were like trying to like take me with them, and I pulled the covers over my head and I was like, "No, I'm not going with you." Mostly because for many reasons, but mostly because they were like full of fear. So I understand fear to be this it doesn't fear should not be something that is naturally occurring within a person, right? Because your full faith is with Jesus, with God through Jesus. And I felt all this fear, like biologically, just this scenario is so crazy. It was like in the abduction scenario, they like pulled the roof over my head and they were like trying to grab me, and they were full of fear, like biological fear. All this biological fear was being imposed upon me, and I was like, I understand this is not me. This is not anything like from myself. And I pulled the covers over my head and I was just like, "No, I'm not going. I'm not going with you." And it was like the scene in Poltergeist, you know, when there's that portal that was like trying to like rip all everything that could go with it. And it was like such a battle. It was such a battle to stay, to not go with these entities that were like, "We're gonna take you." And I was like, "Fuck no, you're not gonna take me." And after the scenario passed, I was in this house, and everything around me was like being lit on fire. Like the world around me was being lit on fire. And it was interesting because I knew I didn't have to go with these negatively aligned ETs. And then when I was after the battle was in the house, okay, but then everything around me was on fire. And it was funny because I wasn't prepared to take everything that I wanted to take with me, but the fire around me was still raging, and I had felt like I wish I had prepared like a bag that I could just take, but I didn't do that. In the dream, I didn't do that. So I was like trying to scramble to like get my animals, get my wallet, get my computer, get my cell phone, but I didn't have time for all that, even though I knew I was protected, even though the fire was raging from every window in the house and it was surrounding the house, and it appeared as if I wasn't going to be able to make it out. I was like, I kind of felt like paralyzed with decisions about what to take with me because I didn't prepare for what I wanted to take with me out of the house. I wasn't going to like go into an alien abduction. It was just like, I need to leave the house because everything around me is on fire. Jerry, look at this crazy boy. The only thing I wanted to take with me basically was Jerry and all Jerry's food and whatever Jerry needed. Um, but yeah, it was like it was definitely a dream, but it was so profound because I was like, I'm not going with you people with all your fear and all your negativity. I'm not going with you. I had to fight that off. And then they were like, well, we're just going to light everything around you on fire. And I was like, well, you could do that, but I still, like, I'm going to gather what I need. So even though I knew I was protected to gather what it is that I needed, it was too bad that I didn't already prepare a bug out bag for everything that I needed. And that left me in like a terrible situation. But, you know, just made it out. That was my dream. I wanted to get this out there. I wanted to do it sooner, but I'm doing it now. I switched up my office is now in my bedroom because I'm trying to get a roommate. So I'm trying to make the house more like coexisting. So now my desk and my computer is in my room, And I did order a new computer. I'm gonna get a new camera. I'm excited about that. Plan to go to Cornwall in February. So the CDs of James Casbolt, his original material, which is like a backstory, it should be linked in the description below. You can purchase those. $30 and shipping. Um, so on my website, I should have it posted. I don't know if it works, but anyways, you can purchase original material from James Casbolt. Never before seen interviews. No, these are not on bases. They're not on bases uncensored. These are interviews that no one has ever seen. They're really good. They are really good. They are like the original story, and those are available for purchase. Links below. I will continue to promote this, and if you want, send me an email. I'll get that out to you so you can have your own copy of the original. These are like 2006. These are like things that no one's ever seen before. CDs that no one's ever seen before. And they're really good because it was like the backstory. These are like the original tapes, the original audio. Really good stuff that no one's ever seen and available for your own purchase of an audio CD of James Casbolt, his original material. This is going to help support our trip in February. So I'm excited about that. That's that. You're the right kind of people. Love y'all so much. Have a beautiful night. I hope this video wasn't too all over the place. Like, I did go out tonight and I socialized and I just want to get this out there. I just wanted to get it out there. All this crazy stuff. I want to get it out there. So there you have it. Have a beautiful night. Talk to you again really soon.